Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dark Geek Zone. I am the Dark Geek. I am Darren Eldridge, and as you can see to my right over here, we have the legend Dennis Cotto.
Hello.
And he is going to join us today and go through a few things. So I want to say hello to you beautiful people. We are coming to you live. We are actually at the Yarmouth Moose. This is E3 in the LOD series, and we are coming to you here live. This is event 3. They're going to have 11 of them in total, and we get a prize that we're adding to a prize crate each week. We're having points for those who finish and finish in the top 2. And we're also going to have the gentleman leading that a little later on, too, Mr. Calvin. He's going to come in and take a talk with us. And we want to welcome in our newest sponsor, and that is Ruggies. Thanks to Nick Moray. Ruggies has given us a bunch of gift certificates, and they are the newest sponsor here. So you're going to see them right above over here. You can see them. That is my Ruggies guy. So thank you, Nick. And if you're interested, please reach out to me, the Dark Geek, Darren Eldridge. 100@gmail.com. We'll see what we can do. So we're going to real quick, I'm just going to run through our LODs for the summer. We got our Monday night luck of the draw done by me loving Tim Reynolds at Brewster Pizza. The Tuesday night one at the Sand Dollar is now on hold. That's going to be a freeze now, so no longer a Tuesday night one till September. And then we're waiting on word from Fergie, Scott Ferguson, for the Plymouth VFW. I'm not sure where they are in Minuteman. But as soon as they're done, Fergie's going to come back in, and that will start up as well. So now we're going to get to the man over here. This man, who we refer to lovingly as Dad, and he is also known as the legend, Dennis Cotto, who at the Wick City Open sent the one and only former world champion, Dennis the Menace Priestley, packing. And so this is one of the reasons that we call him the legend. And Dennis, I want to welcome you and thank you for coming on. How's your summer?
Good. Summer's good. Working hard. Trying to throw some good dots, but that's not happening right at the moment. But a little more practice. Hopefully get it back.
So that's good.
Yeah.
So for a quick review, for those of you, most of you watching will know the legend. You got your first CCDL AA championship.
Yeah.
The team got over that mountain.
Yeah.
And then in your repeat, we fell just a wee bit short.
Sure did.
And but you did get a little revenge in the Cape Cod Premier League. In the AA finals, you were able to exact revenge on one of the FUPA big sexy himself, Mr. Michael McGuire.
Yeah, Magic Mike. Yeah. Mike and I, we always have great matches. The guy is fantastic. Hard to beat, but I got him this time. So we'll see what happens next time.
We did. You can find that on the D Productions YouTube channel. You can watch that replay of that match. It was a great match, and these two always give us. Now, you're not doing the singles, the summer singles. You're only participating in some of these luck of the draws.
Yeah, luck of the draw, practice, a few going over and playing a few best of 25s with a couple of friends of mine and stuff like that. Just trying to keep practicing and stuff. I don't want to take the summer off, but it's hard. I work late sometimes, and to get to different bars, sometimes they're crowded in the summertime, too hot in there, and let's just take a little break from and now I wish I had signed up because a few guys that like Alan Parsons and them, they're playing, and but I will I'll probably come down and watch a few games and stuff like that. But I'm going to practice all summer and hopefully try to get back to where I used to be.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Good. Yeah. So now the big thing going on now for us and our big tour is the Dart Players New England Tour, DPNE. Yep. I was able to go up and work and help with the first one. You were able to pull off the win over Tom Sawyer. That was a great
the first time I've beaten Tom in a long time. Yeah, it was good. I shot good that day, and lately I have a few good days and I have a few bad days, and so winning something like that, I love the DPNE. I wish more of the guys from the Cape would get involved in it because it's a lot of fun, a lot of great darts. I mean, up in the North Shore, and guys from Connecticut all come, and it's a good caliber shooters. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of traveling sometimes, but sometimes it's worth it. Like I say, I won First place was pretty good, and that's the third one I've won actually in the past few years. And I lost in the semifinals and won this year. So for some reason, I seem to throw pretty good at those, and I like it because the competition is really good, and the format is okay. I like it, but I would really like to see a lot of you young guys get into it. You know, get away from just the regular Cape luck of the draws and stuff like that, and get into play some better caliber shooters, make your game a little better. I think if you went, you would really enjoy it. So hopefully we see more of you in the future.
No, I definitely agree. I think Scott and Jen and Jay, they really picked off from where Adam had gotten. Adam Sherlock had gotten rolling.
Yeah.
And it is good to see in this long format, 501.
Yeah.
Not as long as everyone would like, but you also got to fit it in the day.
Yeah.
But but it leads to things like could be available for CDC and the other steps along the way, and getting our players up there.
Plus, you get to meet, guys, you young guys down here that don't know a lot of people. You get to meet a lot of nice people up there, and get to see a lot of good darts. I really enjoy it, and it's nice when I'm throwing good because it makes a big difference.
Well, I know the first one I saw was great, and it was great to see you get in the finals, and then this is why we call him Dad, because he took us out to dinner after too. So he's very generous with his winnings. So now, after event number 4, you are in 3rd place. Now you're only a point out of 2nd, but you're also only a point ahead of Aaron Wrench, who was coming up hot and heavy.
Yeah.
And the next one is July 13th at the Worcester Tee Up Tap Room. So if you want to play, get out there. That is an amazing venue. They do the finals there. It is awesome.
Yeah.
You are definitely going to be there.
I'll be there.
And you're prepping good, you think, for July?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's, like I said, it's a lot of fun. Good competition up there, and it's hopefully you get there. I always get very excited about going, and I said, okay, great, gonna do it. And then sometimes I'm out in the first round. Okay, sorry, but that's the way it is. But other times I've been in the finals. I've won the finals. I've lost in the semifinals, and so you just all depends how you're feeling that day. But the competition is great. I mean, it's tough. It's not easy beating those guys. I mean, most of those guys up there that play Sawyer and all those guys, they play 5, 6, 7 nights a week. And like I said, you people down here, you get to shoot against these guys. You see what I'm talking about, and you really appreciate it. You say, oh, wow, this is what I got to do. I mean, yeah, we have a bunch of good shooters down the Cape, but there's a lot more better shooters off Cape because there's so many more that play. I mean, they have luck of the draws almost every night somewhere. We have Brewster Pizza, Sand Dollar, and now this. And, BFW in Plymouth on Thursdays. But don't get the crowd like they do. I mean, like the Franco Club, I believe they get sometimes 50, 60, 70 people.
Yeah, I think a 40-ish range is a low night for the Franco.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's nice. Well, I mean, we've had a couple last week. We had 36?
32 last
32
week.
last week, and it's good. It's there's not a lot of doubts on the Cape, so it's good when Darren and those guys take the time. We really appreciate it, and look forward to it. I'll probably be here every Wednesday. I had to go to a graduation party 2 weeks ago. I couldn't make the second one.
Right.
And I said to my wife, you do know this is dot night? She goes, yeah, but this is really important. So, guys, how you got to keep peace.
Listen, hey, happy wife, happy life. And Karen, we love you. We love you, Karen. So, and I do want to give a quick shout out because Dennis does travel with some of our Cape guys. So, and in the top 30, we have Michael Parks is in the top 30. Michael McGuire, big sexy. Patrick Paquette, basic Patrick. He also runs the singles league. So he is one of those guys that puts his money where his mouth is and helps us out as well. And Sean Baker Jr. pulling in there at number 30 and only making one so far, but hopefully we'll get him back in a few more. Is Dan the Man Lucas pulling up on 68. So, so we're getting there, but slowly.
It's like I said, the more you guys come to it. I know sometimes everybody says, oh, to travel 2 hours to play, a best of 11 game and get knocked out in the first round. Well, hopefully you don't get knocked out in the first round, and you get to play some darts. Like I said, if you really enjoy darts and you want to play better competition, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
You know, I love it. I said the better the shooter, I don't care who it is. I play. Beat Tom Sawyer. Tom's won many, many, many championships and everything like that on the Suicide Nine, and it was great for me. I believe I beat him 8-4. So it's possible.
Yeah, you were on fire.
I
That
did.
day.
I
You
did.
were took
Yeah,
some nice big outs.
yeah,
That final was something
yeah.
to really
So
behold.
it's exciting because you never know what these things are going to do. You know, last week here they didn't
They
help me.
didn't.
They didn't help me at all. But you know what? I'm back again. I've learned over the past year or so how to lose. I'm not used to doing that, but I'm keep practicing and hopefully I'll get back to where I was. I don't know. I'm going to be 73 in July. Things have changed a little, the arms and everything.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it. Nobody loves the game of darts more than I do, you know. And they have another guy in the league here. I think he finally retired this year, Ray Savetti. Any of you
Yeah.
guys know Ray Savetti's in his I don't know if he's 84, 85, maybe even older than that. Ray's a great guy. He was state champion many years. Fantastic shooter. So, and I hope to be, I'm healthy right now, and I hope to play for another, I don't know, who knows, 20 years.
It'd be nice.
Yeah. So
We got to keep that around.
it's a lot of fun. Yeah. As long as guys like Darren keep having the tournaments, I'll be here. So.
You know the Dark Geek's going to do that, especially when we're doing it for people like Mr. Cotto.
Yeah.
So,
and I want to thank all the people on the Cape. I get so much respect from people. It's just like unbelievable. It's a great feeling. Everywhere I go, oh, I remember you, the legend, and stuff like that. And it's good for me to remember things like that because right now my dad's, I'm not anywhere near where I used to be, and it's kind of disappointing for me because I do practice, I do play a lot, and some nights I said, oh boy, it's coming back. And then all of a sudden, the next night, not so good. But I still enjoy it, win or lose. So I'll keep coming back. So
very cool.
yeah. So I want to thank all you people and everybody. Everywhere I go, it's like, you walk into a room, people go, oh no, he's here tonight. And it's a great feeling. It really is. And I've met some really super, super nice people. I've played against a lot of pros and beaten a lot of pros. I was John Lowe, who was the greatest dart shooter of all time. Came down the Cape one time, and we had an exhibition here, and I beat him multiple times. And he was so impressed that he asked me to be his partner at the Witch City Open that weekend, which was a thrill in a lifetime in darts for me. And to beat Dennis Priestley, #1 in the world, it's like I had a lot of great memories of darts. I've met a lot of nice people, the pros. I've always been respectful and I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, I got a lot of good memories. So
Cool.
and I joke around with these young kids. They go, I'll kick your ass anytime. And I go, yeah. I said, but you know one thing that you'll never achieve in your lifetime? What I have in darts. It's in the 47 years that I've been playing.
Right.
So, but I joke around with them because there's a lot of good up and coming guys here, which is good to see. I like it. So
it is.
Yeah,
we got.
So it's a lot of fun, and I'm really proud that Darren has taken this on, and he does a great job, and he loves the game too, and beautiful.
Cool.
So,
all right.
I
Well,
want to thank you all. Thank you very much.
Well, Mr. Legend, I want to thank you.
Yep.
So I'm going to take a quick little brief. I'm going to go grab our back-to-back champion, and we're going to be right back. So if you all just hold on, and let me see if I can find, what am I looking for? I'm eventually going to get better. That's why we call it practice, and we do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Thank you. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the Dark Geek Zone. I am Darren Eldridge. Welcome, and we are joined now by the closer, Calvin Castillias. He has been the champion on events number 1 and number 2, and he's taken 2 different people to the winner's circle with him. And what does that get you, ladies and gentlemen? That gets you a bounty. So tonight, there's a little prize on hand for the team that can knock him out. But the twist of that bounty is if they can't, and he repeats and does the three-peat as a champion, then that bounty goes right into his little pocket. So, and he and his partner will get it. So he's also coming off a Cape Cod Dart League A-Division championship. Probably, in my humble opinion, was the most exciting dart match that night. That was exciting. I was rooting against him because they beat my team to go. But they did, man. They came to play 2 weeks in a row. The team they took on, CBD, had a 27-match unbeaten streak. And so, the boys had to come in hot and heavy and work real hard at that. So I want to give a big Dark Geek welcome to Mr. Calvin. Thank you for coming on and joining me. So
thank you for having me, sir.
How's it going so far?
It's been going well. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I'm happy with where the darts have been flying lately. And I'm just, excited to get going. We've got the summer league, the summer Premier League going on this summer, which I'm excited to be a part of. I think that's been super helpful with myself and I think many other folks' darts. Definitely the spring, you could definitely see people, their darts have been just on another level.
Right.
And I felt that because this is my first experience with the Cape Cod Premier League, and it was, I think, beneficial for me in so many different ways. And I'm just super humble to be a part of it all and just excited to see what the summer. I'm just happy for summer darts where we all been wondering, what to do in the summer, and we've been begging for summer darts. And we got the summer LOD series and the Premier League coming up. It's been just amazing. So It's just been very humbling to be a part of it all.
Yeah, no, we're thrilled. And in the segment with the legend, Dennis Cotto, we did go over with Basic Patrick and how good a job he's doing with that singles league. And it's really, because I've watched you, and your darts have really jumped a long way. I mean, your consistency is kind of off the chart a little bit. We joke about him being 2 times, but it's consistency that's getting you there.
Absolutely.
Like it's working hard at it. So now, in addition, you're a football coach. You are a manager at Cuffy's. Young man got us a huge donation last year for our youth event from Cuffy's, and it was a ginormous cash donation. It was a huge help with the trophies. You're a dad, so you're raising an amazing young man, and so it doesn't seem to leave a lot of time for practice. So how do you go about balancing all of those things?
To be honest, I feel like what you put on with the youth events have been super beneficial and exciting, and we'll do anything we can through, whether it's with companies or whatever we can, to make sure that grows, because that's what we need more, is to just grow and promote our league positively. And I am so excited that you do that, and whatever we can do to grow it more, absolutely. For me, the secret, honestly, I had a dartboard that was in my basement. I moved that bad boy up to my living room, and so now any show that I want to watch, or if it's news, we put that bad boy on, and I throw every single night. I try to throw. I've gotten a little bit better at the Dark Connect dart pot, but that's who's been my biggest opponent. And even if it's just emotions, I feel like, even if it's 6.0, 7.0 against the dark pot, but just getting the motions and just throwing, for me, has been super beneficial for it. And I feel like it has been another part to helping me with it. I throw every single night.
Right.
And I hate to sound cliche, but practice makes perfect. And I felt like the last, 2.5 seasons, it has been the biggest factor for me. Is just, and honestly, I joked with my captain. I I think my dartboard is probably about an inch, maybe an inch and a half higher than the regulated, but it's been super helpful to just get out there and just get the motions going. So,
Right. Yeah. Well, it's like they say it's like a free throw. Yeah. Anything else, you got to do the same thing over and over again and try not to switch it up.
Yes.
So now you're playing in the Premier Singles. You're doing these luck of the draws. So obviously you play Minuteman too in the Minuteman division. I know you guys fell a little short, but now this was your first season of Minuteman.
Yeah. So second so we did
season.
the fall and we
Right.
did the spring league. Fall was an eye opener, and there was another thing I feel like was beneficial to our game where we just meeting new people from all walks of life, and it's been all positive. It's been incredible meeting these people, super friendly, and that's one thing. With even the Cape Cod Dart League, and even finding a Minuteman. So I've been throwing since I think 2015, 2016.
Okay.
Everyone, whether it's in the Cape Cod Dart League, but Minutemen as well. But I definitely want to push what we do in Cape Cod. Everyone is it's selfless. Everyone is just willing to give whatever what they've got and help everybody.
Right.
And that's been super helpful. And then everyone's just willing to lend a helping hand and give their advice and say, hey, this is what I'm seeing, and it's been awesome. Definitely in the Cape Cod Dart, but even I found that in the Minuteman, the first 2 seasons that I played part is. Definitely when it's in the competitive mode and we're in throwing darts, we all want to beat each other. But man, afterwards, everything after shaking everyone's hand, it was like, hey, this and that, whatever, it's been they're just super helpful with wanting to give you as much advice as possible. And for me, with darts, being a student of the game, be a student of the game. That's my biggest advice. Take whatever you can, be a sponge. Take it all in.
Right.
And that's what I've been trying to do is be humble and take everything in because everybody has a wealth of knowledge and is willing to just share whatever they've got. And that's what's been awesome about both the Cape Cod Dart League and the Minuteman.
Right. Cool. So now you have won this twice now. And we do have the little bounty. So we chatted a wee bit in the parking lot as we were walking in. How are we feeling? Are you feeling like you're going to be able to? I know you're going to have fun with it, which Absolutely. I think hopefully everybody's going to have fun with it. And I do want to say that's why we do it. I do love this kid. I really do. Sweet kid, and I love all the people here. So when we do our little things, we're trying to make it fun in the summertime. So. We have the prize crate that we're doing every week, and we're putting a new prize into it. We do a 50-50 raffle, and so we do, whoever, somebody's going to win it, they get their ticket, they win the 50, and the other half is going to go, I think tonight we're doing something to do with the averages in 501, but that's going, so the other half will go back to the players. So we're trying to do fun things, and the bounty is just meant to be a fun thing. That's all it is fun. So, but we do want people to have it, so...
I welcome it. That's what it is everyone wants to be the best. For me, my biggest thing is you're only as good as your partner in the luck of the draw. You're only as good. And I have been very fortunate where that electronic device has picked, some really fortunate partners for me. What I like is a challenge of, whoever it picks and just, stepping up and being the number one. I've been fortunate where the last 2 weeks we have been very even keel. The averages say that we have been able to complement each other.
Yeah, your personality's kind of where,
absolutely. So we are only as I think truly as best as what that luck draws for us. So I'm excited. I'm hoping to go 3P. I'm not going to put that pressure because that as everyone knows, darts is a mental game.
Yeah.
You put that in your head and you're done. For me, I just want to be loose, have fun,
focus on what you're doing.
Some darts.
Yeah. Well, and for those of you who want to know, the first week his partner was Peter, the Donator Field. We call him the Donator because he has donated several $1,000s to the youth event. He's a donating machine. He's an amazing carpenter, but so that's how he got his nickname. And then he had our co-commissioner of the Cape Cod Dart League, Chainsaw, Jimmy Chase, and that was his partner. So we love Dart Connect. We use Dart Connect here. You can follow along. We're not live streaming because the Wi-Fi here is horrifying, and there's an extra 200,000 people in Cape Cod right now. But we do. but you can follow along on Dark Connect and see all the stats. I mean, you can see E1, 2, and 3 for us. So, you know, we'll go have a little fun with this. So it's getting on 7:20, so we are getting close to draw time. We sign up 7 to 7:30, and then we try to get it drawn by about 7:45. So that's what we do. I want to thank you so much for joining us and giving us a few minutes of your time.
Thank you. It's been super humbling, and thank you for having me. Thank you.
Kidding me? And so, you know how we end this stuff here? Just do me a favor and hey, be the reason somebody smiles. All right, it's gonna make you feel better. It's really gonna make them feel better for a short period of time. This world's gonna be a little bit better place. So, so I want to thank you all for joining us. I hope you're enjoying the silly things we're doing. This is all practice. September, it's all going to be legit. We'll be all serious pants. So, live from the Yarmouth Moose, follow along. Thank you, folks, very much. Calvin, thank you.
Thank you again, sir.
All right.
Let's have some fun.
We'll be back. We'll be back in a couple weeks.